Mann, Mann. Also wenn ich hier jetzt 10 Jahre früher da gewesen wäre, dann würde ich jetzt so da sitzen, weil nämlich jetzt eine Band da ist, die einen Jubel ausgelöst hat damals. Das war nicht zu überbieten. Bis jetzt. Take That. Hallo.
Are you okay?
I'm pretty fine. Take That is next to me, so I'm pretty nervous about that, you know. And okay, let's try this interview. Okay. The last time you've been here at Wetten, Das was in 1996, your last gig in German TV, and it was a big thing for all the fans. They were screaming almost the whole show. So what about your memories about this show?
They were screaming all the way through the show. That's what I remember.
Said that, that's all?
I couldn't hear anything.
I was saying to Thomas before that I remember him and the sofa and the couch, you know. That's what I remember the most.
Everybody knows Thomas with his curly hair, but also his nice couch. He's got a nice sofa to sit on.
Okay, also durchwegs gute Erinnerungen von Take That. You're going to perform 2 songs, Reach from your new album Beautiful World and Back for Good. What's pretty surprising. So why did you choose Back for Good? Is it kind of dedication to Wetten, Das as well, or why?
They told us to do it. They told us they wanted Back for Good.
Die haben sie gezwungen, really? And you didn't want to?
No, we're doing Back for Good because it's a great song. I think everybody remembers it. And we've been away for a long time. It's good to come back, let them hear Back for Good, so they know who we are, hopefully.
How does it feel for you to sing your former hits?
We did a massive tour last summer, and it was great to perform all that. I think when you haven't done them for such a long time, it kind of gives them a new life, you know. And no, it was great being back up on stage singing them. Back for Good's such a great song anyway.
I just said that fans were screaming almost the whole show. What are about your expectation for tonight? So do you think you still have the same fans, just grew up, or are there a lot of new fans then?
It's a nice mix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice mix. Probably got a lot of the same fans that have grown up with us. Probably not going to scream as much. But I think when we release Beautiful World, the album, I think we've captured a newer audience as well. People that have never even heard of us. People who have never even been to a tour before to see us. They've got into it.
I'd never heard of this band until they released Beautiful World.
Beautiful World.
It is a beautiful world, isn't it?
Sort of.
It is. Yeah. For us, at the moment, it's beautiful. No, it's been nice because it seems the music's, you know, this time around, it's transcended generations. Different people are listening to it. We have a different, you know, we have young people coming, older people. So it's a nice mix.
How would you describe this album compared to the former ones? And for special, how did you succeed to keep up the typical Take That sound, but to bring up something new at the same time?
At last.
Gary's birthday today.
Hooray! Shh, don't tell anyone. Do you know what? A lot of the times when we were in the studio, it was hard to, when we were putting some of the music down, you start to think, oh, this doesn't really sound like something we'd do, and then we sing on it, and all of a sudden it sounds like Take That. And I think that's something we learnt this time, was that actually the sound of the band is our voices.
How is for you? You became a successful house DJ. How is it for you to sing now these songs?
I love house music. That's my passion. I'm always going to be doing DJing. But singing these songs, it's passionate for me too. I mean, we wrote the album together with 3 other great guys who I love, and I enjoy doing it. Normally pop music is not the kind of thing that I would buy. I normally buy house music, but I would buy this album.
Ja, klar. Klar. Take That was always more than music. It was always a big show, a great dance performances. What about today? Do you still learn dance choreographies, or something changed?
Well, we just did a tour last spring in the UK. We did, I think, 32 nights, and we danced every single night, no problem. Okay. Yeah, we're still quite young.
Still got it.
Still young enough.
It's not about the age, but I just thought maybe you don't want to do this dance stuff anymore.
Yeah? We love dancing. Why not?
Which one is the best dancers of you guys? Ja. Also da sind sie sich auf jeden Fall einig. As time passed by, things can be seen in a different light. So if you're looking back, yes, of course, I'm a very lyric person. If you're looking back, it must feel almost surreal, the whole success at the time. So how do you see the situation now?
Yeah, you have mixed feelings, you know. It's one minute it feels really strange to come back and be doing the same thing as we were when we were younger. You know, for me, it feels really weird sometimes. But then other times it's okay, it's quite natural. You have like a mixture of feelings, you know, because I think that's just the nature of coming back to revisit what you once did. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. Is that the question you asked? Am I answering the right? Did I miss a bit out?
No, it's just like, you know, for me, if I'm looking back at this Take That time, everybody was talking about Take That. It was a huge success. The girls were screaming and everything was so crazy. So it must be more crazy for you guys if you're looking back. Can you believe all that stuff happened?
It is crazy. I think we're four very lucky guys when we look back on our success. You know, we had 5 years of... You know, we had 5 great years of success, and to come back after all this time and have a successful album and a successful tour, I don't know, I think it's beyond our wildest dreams, really. It all seems to be going really good.
If you're talking about, you know, the hysteria that was there the first time, yeah, sometimes I look back and I think that was a bit weird, you know. Yeah, you know, and sometimes I wonder if it's healthy, you know. You could look at it from a negative point of view and say it's fan worship, it's a type of idolatry, and it's not a healthy thing. But when you got to try and be positive and say, you know, we're in this we're lucky and we're in it for fun and a good time, and we try not to treat it too seriously. Although I do get quite serious sometimes, I try and not be so serious. And it's pop music at the end of the day, and we're a pop band, and we like singing and dancing.
All of you guys did solo projects in the meantime. It wasn't that successful like Take That. Would you say it's like in a football team that they're all good football players, but it work out as a team? Is it comparable with this? What would you mean?
Yeah, I think that's quite a good comparison. I think when we were together first time round, it was we got a real bond, a real friendship. We all wanted the same thing. We all worked hard. And then when everybody went solo, they totally screwed it up for themselves. And no, I don't know. I think you better ask Gary and Mark. They were more the solo artists, really. I think
they were more the abysmal failures. So you better speak to them.
Gary was quite successful.
What do you think Gary was quite? I was quite successful. You cheeky bugger.
Yeah.
All of you guys, yeah.
Listen to ours.
Do you know what? I think we can't survive without these two. That's the truth. Yeah, we can.
And Robbie is more a solo player. Is it?
He's a
like David Beckham.
he's a big character, isn't he, Robbie? And you know, it's hard to say why and all the rest of it. Maybe he just wanted it more than us. But you know, I think we are a good team. I think there is a power when we're together. Sort of, you can't quantify what it is. It's hard to understand what it is, but there is, I think, a presence when we walk on stage together, and there's something special that happens when we're either in a creative situation or in the same environment. I don't know what it is, but I guess if you did know, it'd be then it wouldn't be as mysterious. So,
when you started your career, all of you guys were almost teenagers. Now some of you have own children. Which advices would you give them if they say, "Hey, I want to be a pop star. I want to be a singer"? Which advices could you give them?
I wouldn't mind me. I don't think it's given me a great life. You know, it's given me some hard years, but also some brilliant years. So no, I think it's a good industry, and you know, hopefully I could lend a helping hand with some advice.
I think also it's about working hard, and when you have that success, you know, don't get too carried away with it. You know, don't believe the press, don't believe the hype. I think it's quite hard. I think it's quite hard for a lot of groups now that have instant success, and they don't know how to handle the fame and the success, you know, and then all of a sudden they stop working as hard and they don't want it as much anymore.
Guys, I wish you all the best. And last but not least, I have to talk about very serious thing with you, Gary. I'm so sorry, but happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, lieber Gary! Happy birthday to you! Woo! I hope you like that.
It's lovely, thank you.
Okay. It sounds like you're having a great party tonight. Are you going to celebrate his birthday?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And what did you get? Presents from the guys?
Yeah, they've got cards for me any minute, the guys. What's wrong? Howard said to me before, listen, guys, I'm sorry, mate, but your present's in England, I've left it there. And I said, don't worry, just the card will be fine. And he looked at me like...
Cards? No presents?
Yeah. It's not big in Germany, is it, to give cards? In England, it's bigger to give Christmas cards and birthday
That's
cards.
what your friends just tell you, Howard. It is quite big.
Okay. Also er muss sich auf jeden Fall mit Karten zufrieden geben. Ist ja auch ganz schön. Von uns hat er auch was bekommen. Congratulations. Schönen Geburtstag wünsche ich. Danke, Take That. It was a big pleasure and have a great gig tonight. Yeah, he made it.